If you've seen all the beautiful tangles that people have been sharing on social media as a result of watching along Zentangle's Project Pack 26 series on YouTube, but you can't take part because you don't have the kit, well, here's some great news. You actually can take part, and I'm going to show you how you can create those Zentangle strings at home so that even if you don't have the kit, you too can do Project Pack 26. So this is day 3. I'm just going to go straight in to doing everything. Marcus Operandus templates are available for free from Zentangle's website. So that link is going to be in the description. All I'm doing here is dividing this zendala into 6. And then we've got this last line here. From that point, I don't need the Marcus Operandus anymore. I've got my compass set to 5 centimetres. So I'm creating a circle that goes all the way around the outside. And I'm now going to create 2 triangles. So we're going to connect 2 segments are going to join together, basically. So the line where it joins onto the circle, we're going to join 2 of those segments together along there to create these triangles. So then we'll have another point going here. I'm doing this a lot darker than I would advise you to do this at home, just to be certain that it can actually show up on camera for you to be able to see it. So just don't kind of worry about actually being so heavy-handed at home. What I'm going to do now is within this hexagon here, I'm going to create another one. So from the line in the centre of one triangle to the next, I'm going to draw a line. You could connect these with a ruler if you wanted to, but you know, it is a string, and also in Zentangle tradition, we're not actually aiming for perfection at all anyway. It's really just a starting point, because the string is a guideline. You can use it, or sometimes you ignore it. It's just a starting point. So from here, what we want to do is to have some, if I bring this back in again, we've got some partial circles that go inside each of those triangles. So I'm going to just reduce the size of this compass. So, I mean, I've not necessarily managed to get the circles perfect every time, because I think it's just dependent on where I've joined those triangular lines. Sometimes my lines, that's definitely not big enough. You see this here, it's supposed to be halfway along this hexagon line rather than that one. So just having that circle go kind of almost full way, but it gets as if it's kind of hidden underneath that hexagon. And that one, I mean, if I measured this out properly and taken more time over it, there shouldn't really be any gap there. But, you know, it's just something for you to be able to get started on this at home. When you're doing this by yourself, you can kind of take your time and make sure that those straight lines of the triangle are joined in the correct position. But they don't even have to all be exactly perfect, because as I've already said, this is just a starting point, and the string is ultimately going to disappear in behind all of your tangles and inking and shading and all that kind of thing. So we're finished actually with the pencil part of this. So all we're going to do now is to get rid of any lines that we don't need. A random little pencil line there. So I'm going to get rid of all of the 6 lines that go out from the centre. We don't need any of those lines. And every other circle is going to have this triangle line going through it. So some of the circles are going to have no lines, and some of them will have lines going through. So that's a full circle, line through it. This one's a full circle. That one's got a line going through it. This would be a full circle. And then we also don't need this outside circle anymore. Need to sharpen this pencil rubber now. And the last line here. So, I mean, that might not even be as big. I think if you look at the one that Zentangle Inc. have on their video, I think it's slightly bigger. So, I mean, you can use a slightly bigger measurement on your compass when you're starting out with that very first bit of it. But that is essentially all that you need to get started with day 3 of Project Pack 26. So if you do get involved with Project Pack 26 after creating your own string here, please do let me know. I hope it's been helpful for you. Please share it with somebody else if you think it would help them. And have a great day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.